Hey y'all, this is BG Codes and I am bradgarropy. Welcome back to the stream. I haven't streamed this week because I've had about 1.5 million things to do. I did some Cloudinary videos. I did our taxes. I kept working on our taxes because we had to pay a bunch, and I was able to bring that down by filing a bunch of deductions and stuff. It was like a whole process. But I gotta say, I did a pretty good job there, I feel like, and it just motivated me to do more in the area of tidying things up around what these side projects that I'm doing are. I earned enough this year to have to report it in taxes, which means I can now file and claim deductions. So now maybe I need another bank account, and maybe I need to turn this into an LLC, and it's still just small fries, couple grand here and there, but at the end of the day, if this is gonna keep growing and I'm gonna keep working on it, then hey, maybe it's worth investing into a little bit more. Anyways, tonight the finish line is in sight for our Remix app, the starter that I'm building. I'm gonna write the end-to-end tests. That'll be the last thing to do, and after that we got to figure out why they're not working in CI. Then we need to figure out how to put this thing online. What database are we really going to use? Is it going to be SQLite or is it going to be Postgres? And if so, where are we hosting it? And I know where to host Postgres databases, but I don't really know where to host SQLite databases. Terso or Fly are the only options. And the last time I looked at Fly, it was more complex than I cared to get into. Now, Terso looks kind of easy. We'll see about that. And it was cheap. It was $8 a month for 500 databases. SQLite must be treated very differently than Postgres, because with Postgres, I feel like you have the one database. But with SQLite, I feel like it's yeah, whatever, spin up a DB for whatever. It's just a file on the system. Anyways, this is a lot of talking. Let's get to finishing up these end-to-end tests. Really, the last thing I need to do is test the flows where the user does some CRUD operations on data. Because right now what we have is all of our login, log out, and navigating around the UI testing. But that's all done. I think this one's broken though. We'll fix it. What's up? Coding after 30. Oh my god, is this Paul, right? Paulie B, if I remember correctly. It's been a while because I've been the one who hasn't been online and streaming lately. How about you? Shaking up the protein. It's very, very noisy because I just finished up a workout. Okay, let's do, what is this failing on? Locator, click, oh, about. Okay, so I'm working my way through this. So you sign in, we land on notes. I think I wanted to change this. I think I just want to go home after everything. Oh, and I think I did that there. Yeah, you're gonna get back to streaming. I've been enjoying it. This week has been a little dead, but the 2-3 weeks before that, I was on pretty much twice a day, every day, and it was awesome. I like building stuff, and I like the consistency that streaming brings. Okay, so the sign-in action, yeah, it's go to the redirect URL or go home. Oh, because we're running the built version, so let's rebuild. That's why. There it is. We're running. Let's do this. Authenticated. We'll log in. Visit some places. Yeah, okay. Expect to have title. Okay, perfect. So now we're getting the correct failure. So our authenticated navigation, we're going to go sign in, and after sign in, we're expecting home. Yeah, that's what we want. I mean, I think we may have broken a unit test too. No? Okay, cool. Okay, so now we went home, and now I want to test going to notes. So if we then navigate to notes, I expect to see notes and notes. And sign in. Yeah, and really, this test doesn't need this. So this redirection, I just want to make sure that when you sign in, you are properly redirected to the page that you wanted to go to. So you're trying to go to notes, you sign in, and then I just want to make sure that we don't need to make sure that the notes are actually there. We just need to make sure that you're on the right page. We'll worry about the other stuff later. Yeah, okay. And then so in navigation, again, you navigate to notes. I just want to make sure that notes is there. We're checking the title and the heading, that's it. So we sign in, we're home. We click, we check title and the heading. After notes, where do we go? I don't want to sign out just yet. I want to click on Sentry. And then I want to click on sign out. Okay, so that should now work. Cool, yeah, we just essentially clicked on each one of these things up top and made sure we went to the right page. That's great. What's wrong with sign up? We probably already have a user there. I wonder why it's an unexpected server error. It shouldn't be an unexpected, it should be an expected error. Like, you know, user already exists. Yeah, there we go. Let's delete that user. We'll run all of our tests. Boop, and then this should work. Uh-oh. Yes, we broke sign in because sign in goes home. One more time. Wipe out this user, and I still need to kind of get this database reset stuff figured out between each test. We'll get there. Cool, everything's working, great. Now we need to add one more set of tests. So we've got kind of the navigation, we've got the auth. Let's check. Let's make another spec. Let's commit this stuff first. So we added a base URL. We navigate home after sign in. Fix, auth, and navigation tests. Okay. So we're all good there. Now we're gonna make a new spec. And I just want to call this notes. And so in this app, you know, you can just kind of like make simple notes. That's the whole point. You can sign in, and you have just whatever notes that are associated with your account. It's super simple. The point is that I have a database with user associated data and things like that. So, okay, so I want to be able to view notes, create note, delete note. Update note, delete note. And then I want to say like restricted note. Meaning like you can only view your notes. You can't look at somebody else's. Okay, so we're gonna go to navigation. We're gonna do this whole sign-in flow. Oh, we're bringing this in from Playwright, my bad. Okay, and now let's just do that to all those as well. Okay. So we're gonna log in as Homer, which I've got, you know, the Simpsons characters here. Homer has 3 notes. So we want to make sure we can see all of them. So let's say we'll do a for of mock note of mock notes. And we'll expect that to be visible. Then what do we want to do? So we land on notes, we see these, and then we can click, like, let's say first note. And if you click it, yep, if we click it, then we want to make sure we're on, calm down. A page that says update note, which, how did I do that in navigation? What's the title? It just says note. Okay. I wonder if we can find the delete note button. We'll see. And then this is what? What's the name of this input? The name of this input is, it's a text area with the ID of content. There's a label just called note. So we'll get it by label. So we want to make sure that's there. We want to make sure that's there. What else? We want get by label, and it's going to be note. To have the value mock notes 0 content. That is exactly correct. Then what else? And we want the update button. Okay, let's see if that even works. We got problems. No, we're good. Okay. We landed on notes. We got the notes there. We clicked it. It goes there. It's got the heading. It's got delete note. It's got the label. And then get by text update does not work. Okay. That's fine. Why? Probably because there's 2. Yes, there is. So we need this. Get by role button name update. Done. This should fix this test. And now we can properly view a note. Why is it red? That's weird. Okay, whatever. Okay, cool. So we can properly view a note. Let's create a note. A lot of this will be the same thing. But we'll sign in, we'll go to notes. And in viewing notes, I want to make sure that all the notes are there. But when we're creating one, it doesn't really matter. So we're on notes, then you want new note. And actually, I probably want to make sure that's there too. New note. Yeah, and I didn't even like confirm that we're on the notes page. There, the title's right. Everything here is correct. Okay, good. Okay, so for creating a note, we're just gonna sign in, then we're gonna go ahead and click new note. Then what? We're taken to note new. So we want title to be new note. We want the heading to say new note. We want that to have an empty value. Can we just say not? Or can it just be like to be empty? And create. Delete is not there. Okay, can we do at least that much so far? Mm-hmm. Has no content. Great. Okay, great. Moving on to the next part. Then we say boom. Which goes back to notes. Which now, what? We got a header that says notes. And then we just want to confirm that like all the original three are there. Like this. But also that one. And we'll go to our database. We'll wipe that out because I know we just made a fourth one. Okay, and we'll run this test. It passes. Okay, awesome. Now let's update a note. So in this case, let's go to notes/3. And once we hit notes/3, we want to make sure all that's there. It's not notes/3, it's note. I go singular in that case. Playwright is so good. What version of Remix am I using? the latest one before the React Router 7 jump. I am waiting to jump to React Router 7 until Sentry supports the framework mode on React Router 7. Let's see, what version of Remix am I running? 2.2. That seems behind. Didn't they just release today? Oh no, React Router released today, not Remix. Okay, let's run this again. Okay, we got farther. So we signed in. Yeah, I have converted many sites to React Router 7. The process is pretty easy. Definitely pretty easy. I'm ready to go. I'm just literally waiting on Sentry to support it. Okay, so there's the note. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not that bad. The code mod gets pretty much everything. Okay, so why does that have a red thing on it? Huh. Okay. So now I actually have to do the updates. Now I have to say, right. Yep. Click the update button. And now where do I get sent after I update? Back to the original. Yeah, back to the original. Okay. So now we're back to notes. And now in this case, I probably want to do something like, we're going to make sure everything else is there. The old content is not there and the new content is there. And this is the third node, not the fourth node. Expect get by text fourth. No, I don't know what that is. Okay. See if this works. We're updating note number 3. Yeah, that's there. I think we need like an exact or something. And hopefully that will be false now. Reset the database again. Really need to figure out how to do this. Hmm. I guess it's too similar. That's okay. As long as the new stuff is... Oh. Wait. Was it failing on? Third node. Okay, yeah. Oh, I guess the problem was I don't need exact here. And this needs to be visible. What am I doing? This is kind of where we need the exact. Had it on the wrong thing. One more time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I wonder, even without the exact, can I get away with it? Or is it fuzzy matching? No, it's going to fuzzy match, so I need the exact. Okay, well that's going to work. I'm verifying a lot here, but I just kind of want to go in depth. Okay, we know that's going to work. Now let's delete one. We'll just delete the first one. Or who cares? No, we'll delete the third one. Who cares? Okay, so again, you sign in, you make sure everything is there. Which, honestly, I'm doing too much. Oh, that's true. For delete note, we can just go right there. We don't have to, like, do all that stuff. Okay, let's see if delete works. That was it. AI pretty much wrote it for me. We sign in, we get redirected to note 3. We make sure everything's there. We click delete note. We go back to the beginning. And we make sure first and second are there, but third is not. Okay. Done. And then, restricted note. This is important. This is very important. We need to make sure that one user can't see another user's stuff. So. Oh, and anywhere that says homer@gmail, that shit is hard-coded. We need to get that out of there. Homer.email. And then password. Anywhere that says password like that, we need to get that out of there. No, I want lowercase, my dude. Replace with Homer.password. Thank you. We don't need to be hard coding that stuff in. This should be used very sparingly. Okay. So the only time it's used is here. Great. All right, the last thing. We're going to log in as Marge, and Marge should not have access to Homer's notes. What does happen? Let's go to notes 3. Sorry. Note 3. We sign in as Marge. That's an unexpected server error. Oh, that's interesting. I need to handle this situation. Did I have 2 page.go-tos? No. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to loop through all the mock notes, and this is Marge. She doesn't have any notes. So I'm going to make sure that all of them are not there. Let's run a quick DB reset. Restart everything. Come on, Playwright. This loading time is taking forever to like become interactive. What's happening? Totally frozen. I've noticing this too. Startup takes forever. There we go. We don't click sign in. Wait, there it is right there. What's the deal? Oh, because we want kind of this. Want to make sure that stuff is there. There, and now we're Marge. We were logging in as Homer, so. Okay. Good start. Now what? What do we expect to happen here? To be honest, I don't... Yeah, it's an unexpected server error. Not good. Just trying to think like what happens if you try to access something that's not yours. Like you're not supposed to see it. What do we do? Let's figure it out. Let's shut down some of the stuff. Bring up our dev server. Dude, I would love to jump on a stream with you, man. Anytime. Thank you for joining tonight. I appreciate it. Okay. So we are getting note not found. Oh, is dev and prod different? Yeah, they are different. That's weird. Okay, so note not found. Yeah, I know that. All right, sounds good. Good night, man. This could be correct behavior. I don't want to like redirect them somewhere. But then look what happens in production. So npm run build, npm start. Ready? It's different. On Marge, let's sign out. We'll sign in again. There's Marge. She doesn't have any notes. But if she tries to go to Homer's note, it just says unexpected server error. Why is this different? Yeah, I know. That's the hydration error, but why? Let's throw some like logs in there. So this is happening on like note / something. So let's go to that route. Routes. Oh, right. I'm not in flat routes anymore. I was like, where the hell is the identifier on the note? It's here. That's it. You don't need anything else. And the file name isn't that nice. So like we're gonna have a user. Gonna have the parameter ID. Oh, am I in the action? Yeah, I'm in the action. I want to go to the loader. I think what's going to happen is note's just going to come back as undefined or null. Yeah. If not note, throw note not found. Yeah. So in dev, what do we get? We get note not found. There's the user. There's the ID. And there's null. Which means we render the root error boundary. Figure out what type it is. And we'll reload. And we'll see. Error boundary, component, error, note not found. So it's an error like this. So log it. What's inside of it? In development, huh, what message is that? I'm losing context here. Error, note not found. Okay, there. Now we've got all the properties. There's the message, there's the name. Okay. So then what happens in production? There it is. We get unexpected server error. Why? Remix unexpected server error in production versus dev. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you need to throw an error response. Hmm. Right, I've just thrown errors everywhere. Ay. Okay. Okay, whatever. Error, unexpected server error. It is. That's fine. We'll make sure that shows up. As long as Marge can't access Homer's notes, I don't really care. Okay, now let's see if we can make this happen. npm run db reset force. And then we'll run npm run test end-to-end UI. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's get rid of a lot of these console logs. Okay, in this case, we'll say use mock user. So no changes there, and then this is the notes test. Now, here's the thing. This is going to fail. I can't run all at once. This is going to take 8 years to load up, too. This might be a good stopping point for the night. Because now I'm going to get into, like, how do we reset the database every time? Yeah, clear database functionality. Hey, Brandon Bayer. What's up? Great. Still not there. Oh, there's a mic rate reset. What does that do? Oh no, that is my command. But is there a way in the API to do that? I don't. What's Prisma client got in it? I don't know. That's a rabbit hole for sure. Okay, so yeah, can we run all of them at once? I think the answer is going to be no. Yeah. And create a note. Third is gone because the one got deleted. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be my stopping point for tonight. All the tests work. I need to figure out which ones need to run in parallel and which ones cannot run in parallel and how we reset the database in between them and just like how to orchestrate it all. We will see. But that'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow, the focus is like getting this stuff really working, and press go, all the tests run, and then getting it working in CI. So thanks for joining the stream tonight. It was a good one. We got it done. Now it's just the nitty gritty stuff. You know what I mean? So I'll catch y'all tomorrow morning on stream. You have a good one. Peace out.